Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. I've decluttered my space a little bit, as you can see. We're going to do some hip opening today. I'm calling it level 2. You may or may not want some blocks handy. We're going to go ahead and get started seated, starting off similar to how we did last time, shins crossed in the middle. Flex the feet under your knees, sit up nice and tall. If you need to sit up on a blanket to get that straightness through your spine or that natural inward curve of your low back, go ahead and do that. And then just take a deep breath in and out. Let the shoulders relax down the back. Shoulder blades move down the back. Crown of the head reaches up. The chest is lifted and broad. Feel your seat connected to the mat, rooting down. And then as you exhale, walk your hands forward and just fold over your legs. I'm slightly stuffed up. You can probably hear. And then cross the other shin in front. Sit up nice and tall. And then fold over your legs, taking a big breath in and out through the nose or through the mouth if you're congested like me. And then gently start to walk yourself back upright and bring the feet out in front, knees bent. Grab onto the backs of your thighs, sit up tall, and then shift back and see if you can float your shins parallel to the floor. If you want, you can reach your hands forward. You can probably see me better if I'm this way. And then soles of the feet together, knees wide, sit up nice and tall. And then rock back and take your legs wide and sit up tall. And then go back to soles of the feet together, knees wide, rock forward, then rock back into boat. Adding on a little bit, we'll go down to low back, or low boat. So bring your low back down to the mat, reach your legs and arms forward, then see if you can come back up to boat, and then soles of the feet together, knees wide. Fold in if you can without rounding too much in the back. And then rock back, take your legs wide and rock forward. Rock back, soles of the feet together, knees wide, rock forward. Rock back, come to boat. Bring the low back down, low boat, stretch your arms and legs forward. See if you can come back up to boat, then soles of feet together, knees wide, fold. No worries if you're having to use some momentum. And then bring the legs wide, rock forward. Rock back, soles of feet together, knees wide, last round. Rock back to boat. Then we go to low boat. and then we go to boat, and then cross at your shins, roll forward, or get to down dog, however you want to get there. I'm going to turn this way. Bring your hands a little forward of your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back into down dog, and then just check in. See how you're feeling. Spread your fingers wide, firm your forearms in, yet turn the upper arm bones out. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Shine your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Let your head hang or just relax. And then gaze forward and slowly step feet to hands, come into a forward fold, and I'm grabbing my blocks. If you have some, you can, or you can bend your knees generously and bring your hands to the floor, or if you have the flexibility, straight leg fold, keeping the hips over the ankles. If your legs are straight, again, just let your head hang. You could even take hold of opposite elbows, nod the head yes, shake the head no. You can rock your upper body side to side, just quieting the mind, going inward. And then bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, long flat back, press through your feet, and come all the way up to stand. All right, we'll come to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up. As you exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Couple sun salutations. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. My hands are on blocks, so I'm reaching the chest forward. The back leg is strong and straight. The heel reaches back. And then bring your hands to the mat. Step back to down dog. And then inhale, rock forward to plank. We're just going to stay in plank for a breath before we go back to down dog. And then back to down dog. Take a breath here. Next, exhale, step the left foot forward or help it up there. You can grab the ankle, pick it up, put it up there, hands on blocks or the mat. Reach your chest forward, stretch the back leg back. And then exhale, step the back foot forward. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, press through your feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Take a breath. And then with your next exhale, step back to down dog. Again, inhale, rock forward to plank. Stay there. Exhale, rock back to down dog. Just skipping the full vinyasa with the up dog for now. Sometimes it's hard to go right into that deep back bend right at the beginning of class. Next exhale, step your right foot forward or help it on up there. Take a breath in your lunge. Next exhale, step the back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Another round, we'll add the back bend. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. Breath in and then breath out, down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Make sure your shoulders land right over your wrists. Exhale, lower your knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest, tops of the feet on the mat. Inhale, lift the chest forward and up, hug your elbows in, little baby cobra. And then exhale, make your way to down dog. Good. Next exhale, step your left foot forward. Breath in, breath out, step the back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your right foot back to the lunge. And then next exhale, plant your hands down dog. Inhale, rock forward plank. Exhale, lower knees, untuck the toes, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Next exhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, or more by your right hand. Exhale, step the back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet. Reach the arms up. Take hold of right wrist with left hand. Press through the feet. Arc up and over toward the left. Gentle side bend. Back to center. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Up and over towards the right. Back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your left foot back. Pivot and plant the heel. Cartwheel open. Warrior two. So stretch through your arms. Feel your legs strong and rooted. Take a breath. One more breath. Get a little deeper. Then straighten your right leg. You might want to heel toe your back foot a little more closer to the front edge of the mat. Shift your hips back. Reach, reach, reach. Then right hand comes down to block or floor. Reach the left arm up. Lengthen through your side body. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Gaze down at your right foot. Bend into your right knee. Step your back foot halfway forward, take your right hand or the block under your right shoulder and float your back leg. I'm a little too close to the wall. Float your back leg, press through the standing leg, elongate the floated leg, reach your left arm up. Use your core to stabilize you. Now, reach that top foot way, way back. Slowly, slowly, slowly come to warrior two. And then come forward, flip your right palm, reverse your warrior, and then side angle. So your right hand is going to come down to the block or the floor, inside or outside your right foot. Really bend into the knee. Don't be afraid. Let the hips come down for those of you that are a little stiffer. You might need to lift the hips if you're able to just dump down. Don't want that. Take one more breath. Then the left hand comes down, step back, down dog. Nice. Breathe here. You can always bring the knees down. Or if you're feeling nice and lively, inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, shift forward, lower chaturanga, shoulders no lower than elbows. Inhale, up dog. You're on the tops of the feet, thighs are lifted. Exhale, roll or step over your toes as you go back to down dog. Next exhale, step your left foot forward, pivot and plant your back heel. Cartwheel open to warrior two. So same thing here. Let your shoulders move down without really forcing them down, but more like spreading your wingspan. Let yourself come towards that 90-degree angle in the front knee. Keep the back leg strong. Breathe. Take one more breath, building that strength. Straighten your left leg. If you like a shorter stride for triangle, heel toe your back foot in a little bit. Shift hips back, reach, reach, reach. Left hand comes down to floor or block outside the left foot. Just gaze softly straight ahead. Lengthen the side body, both underneath and the top ribs. Reach the right arm up. Right hand comes to right hip, gaze down at your left foot. Start to bend into the left knee. Step the back foot halfway forward. Take your left hand or the block under your left shoulder and maybe a little over to the left and float your back leg to about hip height. Flex the foot. Reach the right arm up. Expand, expand, expand. Feel like you're flying through the air, and then reach that right foot way back, land in warrior two. Maybe that wasn't a good analogy. Breathe, and then come forward, flip the left palm and reverse. And then move to side angles. So the left hand comes down to a block or the floor. The right arm reaches up. You take a deep bend in your left knee. You might even move your right foot back a little more if you took a shorter stride and triangle. Your feet aren't ever glued to the floor. So if something doesn't feel right, adjust. Breathe, breathe, be strong. And then right hand comes down, step back to down dog. Excuse me. Stay here, child's pose, or inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, shift forward, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, step your right foot forward. This time spin to the left, so parallel your feet where your toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, and probably sound like I'm panting because I'm so congested. You can come onto your forearms, or if that's available, or you can have your hands or forearms on blocks. You can press down evenly through your feet. Take a deep breath in and out. Now start to come up halfway. Inhale. Keep your legs nice and strong, hands to your hips. Press through the feet, come up. This time we'll interlace fingers, roll the shoulders, open, exhale, fold again. Taking the fists up and over any amount. Hands come down, inhale half. Hands to hips, press through the feet, come all the way up. We'll do that one more time, switching the interlace. So you'll take the hands behind, do the awkward interlace. Roll the shoulders back, exhale. Keep a little bend in your elbows as you fold. See if you can keep the heels of the hands together. Hands come down, inhale half, press through the feet, hands to the hips, come all the way up. And then we'll just carefully heel toe the feet a little closer together. We'll step to the top of the mat. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms out, around and up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step to down dog. And then vinyasa or not. Inhale, rock forward to plank. You can either lower through the knees or through chaturanga. Coming halfway or all the way down. Inhale into up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Nice. Next, exhale, we're going to step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then you can either keep that back knee lifted or lower the knee. And your hands could even be on blocks if this is a lot. Coming into lizard, you can turn the right toes out a little bit. Or your hands might come down to the mat. Your forearms might come down to blocks, or you might even come all the way down, forearms to the floor. Take about 2 breaths. Press into your right foot a little bit. Try not to be real rounded in your back. If you are, come up. I was probably rounded. And then go ahead and meet me in down dog. Step your left foot forward to the outside of your left hands. Stay here or lower your back knee down. Take your time now coming into it, so you can either be on your hands, you can lower your forearms onto blocks, or you can lower your forearms down onto the mat, but keep reaching your chest forward, trying to lengthen out your back so you're not really rounded in your upper back. That kind of goes against what we're working toward in yoga. Better posture is one. Peace. Take one more breath. Press your left foot down. Start to walk yourself back up onto your hands if you had lowered. Make your way to down dog. Option to flow through a vinyasa or just bring your knees down and rest. You could always stay right where you are. Otherwise, rock forward to plank. Shift forward, lower either chaturanga or down to the knees, all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, gotta do pigeon because it was on the YouTube thumbnail picture and it feels so good. So bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Lay your right shin down at an angle. Scoot your left thigh back. Bring yourself on down into pigeon. I like to be on my forearms. I like to rest my head on a block. You could also rest your head all the way down and reach your arms forward. Or stack your hands and rest your head on your hands. And press your right shin down, draw your right hip back. Reach back through your back leg. Next inhale, start to walk yourself upright. Stay here. See if you can bend your left knee, reach back with your left hand. Kick your left foot into your hand and kind of resist hand and foot. If you want to, you can bring your right arm up by your right ear, or you could even put your right hand on a block for balance. And then release. Tuck the back toes, step back to down dog. Optional vinyasa before we make our way to the other side. I'm going to stay right here, but just tune into how you're feeling. If you need to move, move. If you need to rest, rest. Bring your left knee towards your left wrist. Lay your left shin down. Come on down into pigeon. Either on your forearms, resting your head down, whether it be on a block or the mat. Relaxing into it. Catching your breath. Press your left shin down, draw your left hip back, and reach back through your right leg. One more breath here. With your next inhale, start to walk your hands, your Bring your upper body up, bend your right knee, reach back with your right hand for your right foot if it's available. Kick into the hand, resist. Maybe you bring your left arm up. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's see. Oh, yeah, zip up. When you're ready, release. Go to down dog. And we just got a few more postures. Feel free to take a final vinyasa or come on down. Bring the knees down. Come on to your back. And then lie down and hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side as you get there. And then bring your feet down about hips distance. Check that your ankles are about under your knees or even a little forward, just so your heels aren't too close to your butt. And let's turn the toes out a little bit and then press through your feet and lift your hips up. And I usually say point your toes straight ahead and firm your inner thighs in and all that, but sometimes turning the toes out and letting your knees go a little wider than they would normally helps to not compress the low back. You can experiment with that. Roll on down. We'll do that one more time. When you're ready, press through your feet to lift your hips. You can keep the turn out of the feet or not. You could interlace your fingers if it's available. Work your shoulders under you. More, and press down. Lift the chin slightly away from your chest. Slowly lower back down. And then we'll hug the knees in. Try to keep the back long on the mat. And then happy baby. It might be hugging behind the thighs. It might be grabbing the shins, ankles, or outer edges of the feet. One more breath. And then hug your knees in. Actually, put your feet down. Shift your hips off to the left. Bring your knees in and over to the right. Let your arms go out to a T or cactus shape and gaze over your left shoulder. And then kind of arch into your low back. Gently release and put your feet down. Shift your hips off to the right. Bring the knees in and then off to the left. Gaze over right shoulder and see if you can just release into the twist. Gently come back. And then just set up for Shavasana. If you would like more hip opening, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Since I have my blocks handy, I'm going to put them under my knees. You can do that if you like. You can just let your arms flop out to the sides, or bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. You can take glasses off or put socks on or a jacket on. We won't be here that long, but just make yourself as comfortable as you can. I'm just going to leave you in silence so you can relax your body, relax your mind, not have to listen or do anything. Allow your next inhale to be a little deeper. When you're ready, start to wiggle. Bring the knees into the chest. And then either just roll off to one side or rock and roll yourself up, keeping the eyes soft or closed. Sitting up nice and tall. As you get there, bring your hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.